How does my main character think? I'm Chris, and I am a tarot reader for Writer's Block. I recently created a tarot spread it's a 22 card spread on how to create a 5-dimensional protagonist. And today we are going to start that series by just looking at the first card of what does my character think. This can be done with any tarot deck that you have. Just follow the prompts and let me know if you have any questions in the comments. This is the Five of Cups in reverse. And I was kind of afraid that this was going to come up in reverse or something because we're not quite to the meanings yet. First of all, we're not going to focus on the meaning of the card. We're not going to do that. We're going to just focus on what we intuitively see and feel in the card. We're going to go through our 6 senses. What do we see, hear, feel? Not only feel physically, but also feel emotionally. What can we also feel in the card? Taste and smell. What do we see? We're on a beach. We are seeing an ocean. This is in reverse, so someone is sad. If you do know a little bit about tarot, you can go like the opposite meaning. So this character might think a little bit more happy thoughts. Again, I'm not trying to go into that at the moment right now, but we are going into, that's what we see. We see we're on a beach. It's maybe nighttime. It's a little cold, that kind of a thing. So what do we hear? We hear the ocean coming by. We hear the waves. I don't really see any winds. I don't see, so I can't hear any winds, I guess. But I do hear the waves splashing. So what do I feel when I look at this card? I do feel sad. I do feel sad just because of what the characters are doing. Now we do kind of feel a little melancholy, a little sad, a little not quite the hurt. We feel hurt. But what do I feel actually in the card? So I can feel the metal on the cups. If I'm holding the cup, I can kind of feel the cold metal in my hand. I can maybe feel the seal, hugging the seal. I can maybe feel even the salt water on my skin as the waves are crashing. What else do I feel in the card? I kind of feel cold. Just because it's at night and at the beach, it's kind of cold. So I feel kind of cold. What do I taste? I probably just taste the salt water, honestly. I don't really taste anything else. I'm not really seeing any tasting anything really, but taste. Yeah, I probably taste more of the salt water and the salt in the air. And finally, what do I smell? I smell the sea. I smell fish. I probably smell the wound on the seal, probably like a wounded fish or maybe unalived fish. I probably do smell the ocean. I smell the water. I smell the moisture. I can maybe even feel the moisture on my skin if we want to go back to feel. If you look also at the character's clothes, they're not exact. They look like shipwrecked. They don't look very clean. So I might be able to even smell myself, maybe after not bathing for a little bit. So this was part 1 of how to read the card of how does my main character think. Now, I know it doesn't make sense right now, but there are 2 more parts 2 and 3. If you do not have a tarot deck, feel free to follow along and tell me what you got in the comments. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? What do you taste? What do you smell? And then also, if you have your own tarot deck and you want to follow along with your own and create your own character, do that as well. I'm more than happy to even help you if you need to have a little bit more guidance. With that being said, I will see you in part 2.